This is the recap of the Expansive Worlds, a live stream of the reveal of what was indeed a new reserve. And I'm gonna hand it over to Pepe, Matt, and Pontus to just give you the first things here.
Pepe, it's only right that you introduce us. Where are we going today? What is the new reserve, dude?
Well, we're going to the Iberian Peninsula.
Yeah, nice.
To somewhere in Spain.
So, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the new reserve. Cuatro Colinas. Hopefully I said that right.
Yep.
My Spanish is terrible. It's worse than my Swedish. And my Swedish is terrible. So, there we go. So this is, yeah, like Pepe was saying, it's based in Iberia, which is a part of Spain. And like all our maps, are not pinpoint location. We take inspiration from areas around it and things like that. So, yeah, it's beautiful. I really, really enjoy it. It's got, like a lot of our other maps, it's got a lot of different little sort of biomes and terrain areas and things like that.
It does. Yeah, exactly.
And if we look at the map, you'll see that it is, as per usual, roughly the same size as all the other reserves.
I think
and
it might be on the bigger scale.
it's on the bigger side, this one, is it? Nice, yeah.
The lakes are pretty small.
Yes.
So that.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. There's more land mass in this one, more land area, sorry. Yeah. And so, Cuatro Colinas means 4 mountains, is that right?
4 hills.
4 hills.
Yeah.
So basically, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very key point to this map, as we'll get into them, have a look at later, is there's 4 main hills, mountains here, one here, one here, and one here. And they have, there's the Grand Slam of Ibex in here.
Yep.
I guess that's how we do it, right? So there is the Bacetes Ibex.
Yeah, they're all subspecies of the Iberian Ibex.
There we go. So Bacetes, Gredos, the southeastern Ibex, and the Ronda.
Yep.
And so if you guys know about Ibex or you don't know about Ibex, this is going to be the perfect map for this area to get into it. So each hill has a different species of Ibex on it. So I mean, maybe if you spook them into each other, you might get them in the same area, but generally they are in their own little habitats, just like it is in Spain, if I understand too. Exactly. Is the different parts of the country have different Ibex in them. That's 4 of the species. There's 4 Ibex. So the title, the Grand Slam, is basically what hunters try and achieve, is to get a trophy of each Ibex. So that's in here. There is Mouflon in here. So it's a new sheep. A lot of you guys probably know Mouflon. It's a beautiful sheep.
It's our first sheep.
It is too. Yeah, it is first.
And the Ibex is our first goat.
Yeah, that's good. So that's the 5 animals. So we've got an Iberian wolf as well, which is obviously native to the area in Spain. We have roe deer, red deer, wild boar, and another new species is the hare, the European hare as well. Yeah. So, wow, there's 10 species. I didn't even think about that. All the Ibex and the Mouflon sheep have Truax as well. Yep. Just one thing too, guys, is that we did want to get true red deer in here, the Truax for red deer, but they are like very, very complicated antler system, and we didn't you guys know that we take the Truax very seriously in this, and we didn't want to rush anything out. So they're
coming in pretty soon.
Yeah, they will be coming in very soon, but they're very, very complex, way more than anything else we've done yet in there, and so it's quite a lot of development time just to get the true red deer. The other thing that comes with this map, ladies and gentlemen, maybe we should go to the store for it, is this beautiful 6x5 Mortensen. How do we say Dennis's last name? Mortensen, that's it. And so, yeah, it's beautiful. Hang on, let me go and find it. It comes in 3 different variations. This rifle is beautiful. Yeah. I've melted the barrel on it several times at the moment, and it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. So it's perfect for this map. It's a class 2 rifle. So it's really good for busting the Ibex, the Mouflon, and stuff like that. And you can...
It's perfect for this reserve.
It is perfect for this reserve. You can take the boar and the red deer with it as well. Let's have a look at this. So the polymer tip one's got 40 penetration and 4 expansions. So you need to be dialed on with your shooting for that one. And I like this one. I think the soft point bullet on this one's got a really good mix of penetration and expansion. Oh, look.
Yeah, there you go.
There we have some.
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first Bacetes Ibex.
That's one of the things with this Ibex, or any of the Ibex, is that they can actually traverse places that we can't get as a player. but there should be a mechanic in place, just like the docks is going to float to you. If you shoot them down and they drop in the water, you cannot get out and get them yourself. You have to wait them to get to you. But they will always land in a place where you should be able to get them. At least that is what they say here.
This is what it's about. It is showing these animals off to you guys so you can see them in the best possible way ever. Sorry, get the old fast camera going. So the Basites has the longest, is it? But I think the Greedos has the thickest antlers. Is that right? I was trying to remember between them.
Yeah, this looks like
Whoa.
those,
Whoa. Sorry.
from tip to tip. It's a decent distance.
Yep. It's really cool, actually. I really like them. The other thing, too, is there's no callers for the ibex because it doesn't exist in real life. Basically, you're just going to have to try and work out how to hunt these a little bit different without callers. So that is part of the design for this map. We're going to need to...
I mean, they look pretty decent, though. Oh, that's perfect.
Nice.
That should have been a pretty good shot, I would imagine.
If the animal can reach an nav mesh, the player can also reach a nav mesh. I think that's how the system is set up.
Sounds
Oh my
reasonable.
gosh.
Yeah.
So how's that going for you, Matt?
And here we see TK shooting being on point as always, but this is one of the things. It is an in development build, so we might see a lot of bugs and such coming out. Hopefully it will be all fixed once the release is ready. We don't have a release date as of just yet. We do know that they are going to put out an announcement tomorrow, though, on social media, where they are going to tell us about it, and they will probably tell us the price of it as well, as is also currently unknown.
But they've still got the...
I don't think that's dead, so let's pepper it, perhaps.
Yeah, see if you can time that.
I don't know. Maybe we should just ignore this one and put it down to, you know... maybe someone could like edit this into a nice techno ibex dance video or something.
Ibex Viking.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Are you gonna run? Nope.
That's a little break dance.
So which other animals did we have? We had 4 different types of ibex.
Yeah.
We had the mufflon sheep.
It died.
Mm-hmm.
We had Iberian wolf.
Yep. Roe deer, red deer.
European hare.
That's correct. Yeah.
And I think
Woo!
that's...
Was that
and
10 of them?
Wild boar also.
Ah, the wild boar. Yeah.
There we go.
Just a little recap.
Finally got it. At all costs.
Oh, look at that though.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good question.
We can hear the
You will-
wolves. Wolves and
yeah.
me are not friends in this game. I've been getting chewed up in several play sessions now.
And here we're taking our very first look at the Iberian wolf. Pepe said that these are actually more aggressive than the grey wolf on Yukon, which is quite interesting because I have a lot of issues with Yukon wolves, but they are a little bit smaller and they do have different fur variations, just like the one we're used to having on the Yukon map.
Well,
Is he?
I hit him.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So it's just a touch low. That's all good. So, here's Mr. Wolfie.
Yeah. Good looking.
Yeah.
Fella.
I'm very good looking.
Yeah, so they're more reddish in the fur, or is it just
I
me
think there's
and my
different.
poor
Are there
eyes?
different variations as well? I guess.
Oh yeah, they should have a few.
So,
Oh,
Oh, it was coming in right.
look at this.
Here's a little
little
handsome
shocker.
fella.
Got a bit of a trot on him. So this is a southeastern ibex, ladies and gents. Look at, I like that horn on the right. It's got some good characteristics. It's like
Oh, yeah.
really rolled back on it. It's very cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Me likey.
Kind of big, nice areas. So it's gonna be. I mean, you probably want to have a couple of stands up here and a tent
Yep.
to get up here.
Oh, this is really nice though, how you see how the terrain is changing.
Yeah. It's great. It's getting thicker again now, doesn't it, down here?
Yeah.
Also, we're going to be experiencing some of these big areas where there's going to be tons of olive trees like this one right here, and just on the other side we have some big fields of sunflowers, and these are pretty much going to be like the tall grass in the savannah.
So, greet us.
Yeah, with a little bit of a twist, right?
Yep, and you can see the horns are a lot thicker in the base actually as well. You were right about them having a sun. Look like they're just about to plonk down and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Conveniently by bushes too. Just like, I mean, see this one here in the middle there. Imagine trying to spot that one.
Yeah.
This one here. Ew.
It's hard.
So yeah, so this is a Gredos ibex, and so they're a lot thicker in the base compared to the Basites, and I think they get quite long too, don't they? But nowhere near as long. Like that one there. That one's a nice one.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful one. It's really, really nice. So beautiful. Look at that. So again, all of the ibex have true racks in them, so they're all highly unique. Different curls and stuff. This is a nice symmetrical one actually. It's beautiful. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, at least we found these ones easier. And so these are the Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Yeah, that
Oops.
one, that looked like a pretty...
Help me, Rhonda. There we go. So unlike the other ones that had like a really nice kind of twist back into them, these ones kind of twist out, don't they, I suppose. And these are the smallest, I do believe. So that one might be quite a big one, actually, I think. Oh,
the
A lot
entire
of
freaking... Are they hunting? No. No, that's the mufflin.
is it?
Yeah.
That is too? We found the Mouflon.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
That is a real big boy, that one.
Look at that. And you said they were thin horn?
So was the wolves chasing them, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. But they disappeared, perhaps. They got scared of the helicopter.
So I think that's still only a 4.
Yeah, that actually looks like a super big one.
That one there in the front?
Yeah, or the kind of third in the back.
On the one?
Yeah, there we have.
Here
oh,
we
yeah, here.
Oh, I was trying to spot it first. A 4, yeah. So
Shoot.
it's
That should be 2 decent hits, right?
hopefully it's going down now. I can see its health
A bit tired.
dropping off. Yeah, there we go. All right, the 4. So of course got a bronze for that one.
Yeah, that's
Shooting it twice, but that is awesome.
Yeah.
Nearly a full kill too.
Huh?
Yeah, I like
So,
that. I
yeah,
think I actually
yeah.
I think the Basites and these are my favorite. These two,
Mhm.
and I think like a whole wall in the lodge full of heads would be pretty
Yeah.
impressive.
And that is basically going to be the recap for this one. There was also European hair on the reserve. We did not get to see those, and that's all of the new ones. Then we have from the known animals that we already have in the game, we also have red deer, roe deer, and wild boar. So there is a few of them who's been there throughout the game, but in general, I'm just happy to see a new piece of content. I don't think a lot of people had anticipated Spain being like the next place we were gonna go, but my total verdict, in the chat of the stream, I gave it a 7 out of 10. I think it looks amazing. It doesn't give me the same wow factor as Yukon did the first time I saw that map. The environment in Yukon seems to be a little bit better for me, but I wanted goats in the game for a long time, and here we are with some ibex. We also get a sheep, so as they also talked about, they have now opened up for the opportunity for us to actually get other sheep and goat species in the game. A little bit easier, so maybe bighorn sheep, maybe doll sheep, maybe you name it. There is quite a lot of opportunities now. In terms of a release date and the price, stay tuned for tomorrow. Either there's probably going to be a video on my channel here or the social media of Expansive Worlds. You can also join the Discord where I'm sure somebody will post it. Thank you so very much for watching.